NewsX. We will continue to track more developments as far as this shocking case goes, but for now we leave it there and shift our focus to some more news that we're tracking. Well, the Navy is all set to augment its combat readiness and strengthen India's ability to safeguard its maritime interests, with naval ships Udaygiri and Himgiri slated to be simultaneously commissioned at Visakhapatnam. Well, what makes Udaygiri and Himgiri special? Number one, both frigates have approximately 75% indigenous content, demonstrating India's progress in Aatmanirbhar Bharat. In fact, over 200 small and medium enterprises or MSMEs have supported this project. Number two, they are a part of Project 17A Stealth Frigates program. INS Himgiri is the third ship in the Nilgiri-class, while INS Udaygiri is the second stealth frigate delivered under this project. Number three, the record delivery time. INS Udaygiri was delivered in a record 37 months. Not only that, it holds a special distinction as the 100th warship designed by the Indian Navy's in-house Warship Design Bureau. Number four, and of course, let me also give you an understanding on number four, the details that are emerging. Look at those gorgeous visuals on your screens. These are the two frigates that are going to be commissioned very, very shortly today. Let me give you an understanding on number four. These ships are equipped with state-of-the-art suite of weapons and sensors, including BrahMos supersonic cruise missile for anti-ship and land attack roles, the Barak 8 long-range surface-to-air missiles for air defense and advanced sonar and electronic warfare suits like HUMSA-NG and Shakti. That's in fact not all. I want you to quickly take a look at the visuals that we have of these two stellar ships that are going to be commissioned today. Before I of course give you an understanding on number five and to give you more details on this, these multi-mission frigates are capable of operating in blue waters, environments dealing with a handful of both conventional and non-conventional threats. That's of course the visual that we are tracking. All the details that I've just referred to on your screens of these two Indian warships that are set to be commissioned today. Those are the details that are emerging. We of course know for a fact that Defence Minister Rajnath Singh will be in Visakhapatnam at the time when these two warships are going to be commissioned. But for now, of course, giving you an understanding on the details that we have with us on these two stellar warships that are slated to be commissioned today. My colleague Ajay Chandyal with us on the broadcast to give us more on this. Ajay, give us an understanding on INS Himgiri and Udaygiri.
Both the machines are definitely going to strengthen the forces, and that's why the Defence Minister Rajnath Singh himself is there to experience, to also boost the morale of the forces. What we have seen that for last several years, government have ensured that our forces have to be strengthened, and modern gadgets, equipments, and the war ships that is being built, and this is to ensure that the way India is growing with the forces has to be strengthened. Forces has to grow with the nation to ensure that if enemy is eyeing on India or trying to vitiate peace over here in the country and the borders of the country, that has to be taken care of. So that is what exactly is the message to the world as well.
Absolutely. Ajay, thank you so much for joining us on the broadcast, sharing all those details with us. Captain Shyam Kumar, former Indian Navy officer, with us on the broadcast. So thank you so much for taking out time speaking to us on NewsX. I want to understand from you, sir. We can see you, of course, smiling over there. What makes INS Himgiri and Udaygiri capable? We are talking about blue waters. They're capable of operating in blue waters. They're powered by BrahMos missiles. What do you make of it? And not just that, in fact, 75% indigenous content with 200 MSMEs also contributing to building these stellar warships. What do you make of it, sir?
Thank you, Jai Hind, son of Varuna. From the deep oceans of the Indo-Pacific scenario and the growing influence of PLA Navy and Pakistan building submarine capabilities, it is very important that India develops its credible deterrence in name of warships, anti-submarine warfare, and also air defense. So in that context, the indigenous production of 17 Alpha project of India, that is Nilgiri-class of ships, which 7 of them are being built up. Let me tell you, we had the Nilgiri as first frigate, which we got from British, and there were 6 of them. I served on some of these ships as a pilot and as an officer both. And so I'm very nostalgic about the commissioning of these warships. They were potent platforms, and now these re-christianed Nilgiri-class of ships, which are Nilgiri, Himgiri, Dunagiri, Udaygiri, Taragiri, Vindhyagiri, and Mahendragiri. The 7th one has been added. Some of them, 4 of them was Majgon Dock at Mumbai and rest in the Garden Reach at Kolkata. So, ma'am, your question of potent lethal platforms that we are getting for the Indian Navy today is we must understand the frigate of 250 meters length, almost 6,000 tons capacity, 30 days of endurance at sea, and 250 crew, 32 of Barak air-to-surface missiles, 8 of BrahMos, which are heavy ones with mass, accuracy, and precision attack on the surface, navy, or the shore targets. It makes this platform very, very lethal. We also must understand this is against the ship, against the submarine, and against the air threats and asymmetric threats of drone and the things like blockade. We saw it in Yemen, Houthi, where we carried out raid against the piracy, against the smuggling, contraband, exclusive economic zone of Indian region, and Pacific beyond. We just have a ship carrying out patrol in the Pacific scenario. We have seen ships visiting Singapore. We have seen visiting in Vietnam and in Philippines. Right now, we have just had a ship visit in Vietnam. In Japan, our naval chief has been visiting, and our prime minister is going to go there. So we got to develop the Indo-Pacific scenario naval capabilities, and in that regard, commissioning of INS Himgiri and the Udaygiri is a quantum jump in naval capabilities. And I can tell you, with the HUMSA sonar against anti-submarine torpedoes like BrahMastra, the extended rocket platforms on this ship, anti-aircraft guns, the heavy guns, the small guns, all this makes this platform very capable. The commanding officer and the crew of the ships are going to sail into the deep waters in blue water capabilities, strengthening the naval might and also the regional stability and credibility of Navy as a net security provider and first responder in disaster management and a big brother role of India. Over to you.
Right, absolutely. With that, I'd like to thank you for joining us on the broadcast, sharing your insights and perspectives with us on